Sara Dady is back with us tonight. We're talking about the DREAM Act of 2023. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having
You
me.
match all of our new colors. We love it.
I try.
So tell me a little bit about the DREAM Act.
Okay, so very exciting new legislative session in DC. And this year, Senator Durbin from Illinois and Senator Graham from South Carolina, Democrat, Republican, have introduced bipartisan legislation to create a path to permanent residency for all those kids who have DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals.
Okay.
So this is a bipartisan piece of legislation. People may remember people who have DACA came in as children unlawfully, and they have no way to apply for legal status. For the last 10 years, they've been able to have protection from deportation and a work permit, but no way to actually apply for real legal status in this country.
That seems like that makes sense that we should find a way, because most of the time you tell, like you say, kids didn't make that decision. Whatever position they were put in as kids.
Well, the idea is that, I mean, who can't get behind kids, right? Especially kids who identify as American. They grew up here.
Absolutely.
This is their culture, their language. We definitely are working with a system of immigration laws that are over 60 years old. So the whole system needs to be modernized. But this is one little piece that hopefully this Congress, in a bipartisan fashion, will be able to get behind. And it's important for Illinois because we have over 30,000 young people who have DACA and many thousands more that would benefit from this legislation. And these are people who are now working as nurses, doctors, CNAs, engineers. They've gone to school here, they've gone to college here, and they have absolutely no way to apply for legal status.
That's a lot of people.
It is, and nationwide, DACA holders are about 589,000 people in the whole nation. California has the most with about 26% of DACA holders, then Texas with about 12%, then Illinois with 5%, New York with 4%, and Florida. So those are the top states with DACA holders.
And it's beneficial for these, well, they're probably adults. They're children that became adults, right?
Yes,
Most of
they
these
came
people
in
are
as children.
Older.
They came in under the age of 16.
Okay.
And they've been here the whole
Sure.
time. This law would allow young people who came in under the age of 17 who graduated from high school in the US or earned their GED or served in the military and then completed college or worked for 3 years to apply for conditional residence status. And they cannot have a certain criminal record.
Okay.
So after they have conditional residence status, then sometime after that, they would be able to apply for green cards, permanent residence status.
And that means a lot of things in the legal system too. I know I don't know everything, that's why you come and tell me, but like, don't we want more people who are living in our country to be citizens? I know you do.
I do. And you know, becoming a citizen, the first step is always you have to have a green card first.
Sure.
There's no jumping from nothing to the brass ring of US citizenship.
Yeah.
So this sets up that pathway, and people have to meet the requirements every way along the path until they can pass the civics test for US citizenship and take the oath of allegiance.
So this bill has been introduced. What's its next step?
So this has been introduced to the Senate. It will go to the Senate Judiciary Committee. And then it also has to be introduced in the House and go to the House Judiciary Committee. So we need both houses of Congress to vote this through, and then I'm sure President Biden would sign it.
Okay, well, it's kind of cool that it's Democrat and Republican coming together for this.
Isn't it nice to
nice
see
to hear. It's nice to
bipartisan
see.
legislation in this country?
I think we all like
so
that
nice.
too. All right, Sarah, thank you so much for coming in. Always learning when Sarah stops by. You can scan the flow code to get more information about Dady Law Group. Coming up next, Brian and Lisa are popping in. We're going to talk about functional medicine, and then we're going to go have drinks at Rush Creek to plan your wedding. We'll be right back.